Hello guys, I'm going to try to explain how you can set up or how you can use OBS Studio to record Pinball FX, DMD, playfield and backglass at the same time. To do that you will need to have OBS Studio installed, and we will run multiple instances of OBS Studio. So if you have OBS Studio you can make a new scene, name it Pinball, for example a VX recording. Then here add a screen capture, a display capture, name it playfield, and choose your display that is the playfield. So in my case I will use this one. Okay, add here another scene. Wait, I did it wrong. Rename this one with using F2 to playfield. Okay, I already have it. Well, in playfield to add another one. Name it backglass. Also here add the screen capture. Where is it? Display capture. And name it backglass. Okay, well, backglass 2. Choose your display, that's the backglass. Let me check if I have the correct one. No, that's not the correct one. Display 3 is probably the correct one. Yes. Okay. Don't capture the cursor, but yeah, it's not really needed. Then add another one, DMD, and here also put display capture, and choose your DMD video. So normally with me it's display 4, yes, let me check. Yes, it's display 4. With you can change, you have to select your correct screens, you have to know them. Okay, so now we have three things, we have the playfield, the backglass and the DMD. Usually what you do then is you select the playfield, and you go to setup. Well, you also need to set up in settings button to record your screen. You can do that here. For start and stop recording I chose F9, so make sure you put also F9. And then in general, for the first screen, you know your video will be 920 by 1080 or 4K, then you have to change it. So you have to change output recording, choose your location where you will save it, so create a new folder, playfield. This you have to do every time. Well, not the folder's not creating them, but I mean selecting the output folder, because if you start a new instance of OBS Studio, it will always take the last one you used. But since we are going to run multiple instances and record using three OBS instances at the same time, you have to change this all the time. So I set it to MP4, that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine. It's only to display it to you. So with me it uses my NVIDIA, that's also fine. And click apply. Then you will start a new OBS Studio instance. You can right click the icon on the bottom, choose OBS Studio. It will show you a warning, ignore it, say launch anyway. And you get a new instance, and then select here the backglass, and then go to make sure then go back to settings and make sure your output, well, your canvas size, where is it? video here, your canvas size and the output size is the same as the resolution of your backglass monitor. In my case it's 920 by 1080, so it's good. And also set FPS to 60 or so, maybe 30 if you want smaller sizes. So that's good, but we need to change the output folder. So go to recording, because as you can see it remembered the old location from the previous install. So change it to a new folder, backglass, select folder, make sure you don't rescale output or so, it should be fine. Click apply, start a third instance in the same way, wait for it to launch and select DMD. Then again go to settings and go to the output again. Well, first video, and make sure the resolution here for the base canvas is the same as the resolution of your DMD display. With me it's also 920 by 1080 in my example. And then in output go to recording and change again the directory and choose create the DMD folder and choose the DMD folder. Okay, apply. I will have to change one thing because I'm recording using OBS Studio also, so that it won't stop. Well, I will remove the hotkeys, but you don't have to do that. I will only do that for me for clearing it, so it won't stop the video when I show you the example. So now you have 3 instances normally of OBS Studio, one for each screen, and in settings they all should show. I hope it doesn't change it now. Yes, in the settings in all 3 it should show the same key for your game. Sorry, for your start recording and stop recording. And what you do then is you launch Pinball FX, for example. Let me launch it. There's Pinball FX here. So it's going to launch. You don't have to rotate your screen, or you have to make sure it remains in landscape. No, no, I'm wrong. You do have to rotate your screen. But we'll check what it does. I think you do have to rotate your screen. So yeah, let me exit. You can use iRotate. It's a simple program. Download it from internet, and then you can use Ctrl Alt left or up or down or right to switch your location, your rotation. So with me I change it to that. Let me first check if the OBS Studio for the playfield is still correct. Let me see. That's not the playfield. I need the playfield one. So go to the playfield one. Yep, that's the playfield. No, that's my recording. That's the playfield. As you can see, because I switched the screen, it also switched the playfield. But you can fix that by setting here, rotate, transform, rotate 90 degrees clockwise, and then it will use again the same resolution. But it's displaying like this now, because if I switch my screen again, you can see it's displaying like that. But if I switch my screen to portrait, as we will record, you can see it's correctly rotated. So then, while the screen is rotated, let me see if I can access Windows again. That's Windows D, I think. No, doesn't matter. Let me go to let me first switch to a better view. That view I will use. I can work with that with the mouse. Then you go to Pinball FX. So let me, okay, launch Pinball FX. Okay, it's launching, and it's still not recording now. We will do it manually. And I will directly show you a way to do it for Williams tables. So you have the attract mode. So go first to settings. You can do that beforehand, so before the screen is rotated. So settings, make sure in settings, gameplay, where is it? Williams Pinball attract mode is enabled. That's the only thing you need to do. Then go back. Go to settings, enable cabinet mode. You need to set up cabinet mode beforehand. Press reload configuration, press escape, and now we should be in cabinet mode. And it should be recording each screen differently. Then select your table you want to record. For example, let's say Champion Pub. Click play. Table, click classic. Or press enter. Let's press enter. So now the table will start, but it will immediately start playing. So what you have to do is you press enter. Make sure your camera view is on view 2, like so, or on the view you like to record. Start your game, to drain the balls. So that's my first ball, wait. Yeah, the ball will drain, okay. Now my second ball. You also have to make sure you don't see the DMD on playfield when recording. I haven't recorded yet. I'm trying to drain the balls so we get the attract mode from Williams Pinball. So yeah, my ball will, I'm not sure what it will do. Let's see if that's the third ball. Probably is. Trying to drain it again. Yeah, that's drained. So normally now I think it's game over, because we won't get a next ball. But then the Williams attract mode will start. In original tables you don't have that problem. You can just start recording as there is no attract mode. So now the attract mode is starting, and the DMD will also display. Seems the setting is not working. I didn't press any button. Normally it should go to the attract mode. So let's see what it will do. Let me check if I accidentally disabled the setting. Williams attract mode. It may be a bug in the game, but anyway, I will show it to you using this screen. So as you can see, there is still things moving, lights moving. Now you press the button. In my case it was F9. So I press F9, you won't see it recording, you won't hear it recording, but it's recording. At least it should be recording. And then you wait for about a minute or so, or you check your DMD when you want to stop it, so it loops more or less correctly. And then when you think, okay, it's about a minute past, you press F9 again and it stopped recording. In theory, it should have recorded now. Wait. Yeah, that's the problem. You need to. Okay. Let's go back. But in theory it should have recorded, but it did not record. Why? Because I had set it up to nvencoder, and nvencoder is an NVIDIA encoder, and it cannot record multiple things at the same time, it seems. So let's go back to the setup. So that was the playfield. Go to the settings and change it to video, output, recording. Don't use nvenc, but use x264. Apply. Okay. Backglass, the same thing. Go to settings, output, recording, x264, that's fine. DMD, oh no, you have to do it in each instance. But normally you preset that up. So normally you do it once and you make sure they are all correct. So let me see if I go to, okay, that's playfield, that's fine. That's backglass and that's DMD. Okay. So in each of one, make sure you select the x264. You can do that beforehand when you're setting up these here. So let me do it quickly now to show you what it will do. Okay, encoder to x64. No, here in recording x64, apply. Go back to the backglass one. Go to settings. Output, recording, x264, that's fine. And let me check the playfield, output, recording. This one is still on the wrong one, x64. So I quickly show it again. So now it's correctly set up. You have the F9 button to record. I will rotate my screen to portrait mode like this. It depends if you're using Pinball X or Peanut Popper. I think what I did now is correctly for Peanut Popper. So go to the Pinball X. Let's load it. Enable cabinet mode again. So it's loading. You have a slow PC, not an older PC. So wait a minute for me. Go to settings, enable cabinet support, activate, reload. I always press reload because sometimes the positions are not correctly. Escape. Select your table. So select. It was Champion Pub, play, and press enter. Make sure if you like to record with the presenter, the game will start. Make sure if you want to record the special screen or the original screen that you have enabled it. I usually prefer the original without the special animations and stuff. So you can do that with the G button, as you can see. Then just press F9, it will start recording. Let me check if it's recording. Yeah, dumb thing. Yeah, it was recording, but I will restart. So I press F9, it stops recording. I press F9, it starts recording. So wait a few seconds. I do it usually around a minute or so, but I won't wait a minute in the video now. So it's only as an example. So I press F9, it has finished recording. Exit Pinball FX, yes. your screen back in the normal view. You can do that Ctrl Alt up if you have eye rotate. Normally there should be no error now from the recording. Well, it seems it's still recording, I think. So there should be a problem. Yeah, well, anyway, that's usually the setup, but you will understand it, because the problem is what I have now is I'm recording also using OBS for this tutorial video, but it seems it stopped. Let me check the first one. It's still recording. Okay, that's fine. And normally if you go now to your playfield, let me see, view by details, the newest one, there you have your playfield normally, and it did not record anything. That's the wrong one. This is the good one. So it recorded the playfield. I see it's in the wrong position. It should also have recorded the backglass. As you can see, you can already see it here. Let me see, view details. Use on top. There's my backglass and the DMD. So view details. Let me see the newest one above. And there is your DMD. The problem is, because I used a 920 by 1080 resolution, there will be black borders. But you can use special programs to cut it out, or you can set up OBS Studio in such a way it will not record the borders. You can do that using the transform. So you have to go to DMD and then you do here, where is it, transform, edit transform, and on the bottom using the crop. So there's a crop left, but you don't need a crop left, but normally the crop the top, or you can also do it using, yeah, so like this, and it will crop, or you scale it to such a way. It's the crop one I need to use. So you can, let me put a big number, 500. As you can see, you crop the screen then to record, and if you crop it in such a way that it will only record your DMD, then you only have the DMD. And that's usually how I record Pinball FX3 videos or Pinball FX videos. Even did it with Zaccaria Pinball, if you want to do it using OBS Studio. But you can do it, if you set it up once, you can just do it for every table. You just have to remember when you pressed F9. But you will also see it on the DMD or backglass videos screen. So that's basically it. And as you can see, I think I already recorded such videos. Let me see if I can find them. Yep, here they are. As you can see, I have the Curse of the Mummy, that's my backglass. I have Curse of the Mummy, the DMD. And here you can see I made sure to crop the video so it only displays the DMD. And I have the playfield also. Curse of the Mummy was a special situation where I had to lock the ball because the view was always changing to another view. So that's how I recorded it. I usually don't record gameplay. I only record the table in an idle state. But yeah, and normally with pinball, that's the table videos. Let me see if I have a Williams table. Yeah, World Cup Soccer. Normally with Williams tables, if the attract mode is working and you wait till the game is over, you will enter the attract mode, and then you can record your DMD like this, so that it shows the correct screen, and then it will rotate between the different screens on the DMD, and you have recorded those. And that's how I make sure that I recorded it correctly. In theory, you can also start cutting the video so that it correctly loops the DMD. but that really will give you more work for one thing, and second thing, you don't usually display your DMD or your table video for over a minute in your front end. So yeah guys, that was it. I know this video was a bit sketchy, but it does work and it's how I usually do it. It was only sketchy because I was also recording it using a different instance of VBS Studio to create this video. So yeah guys, I hope you like this video and see you next time.